Hi, I'm Jory Pritchard-Kerr, President and CEO of the Collingwood General and Marine Hospital Foundation. When the pandemic hit in March, there was an immediate shift in our operations to focus on COVID-19 funding. The hospital pivoted quickly, putting in place well-laid response plans, and so did you, our community. You quickly reacted with heartfelt messages to our frontline workers, gave donations of PPE, and came up with creative ideas to fundraise for your hospital. You supported us in any way you could, and we appreciated your support tremendously. We wanted to share with you that your support allowed your hospital to fund everything needed to respond to this global pandemic. Advanced technology, especially in personal protective equipment to keep our caregivers safe. Additional emergency room equipment to spread the department over more space, allowing safer diagnosis and treatment. The beds, furnishings, and monitoring equipment to set up our alternative health facility at the Legion. Although to date South Georgian Bay has been able to limit the spread of the virus in our communities, our infection control measures, air handling systems, and patient care areas are now ready to handle the worst. When the pandemic subsides, and it will subside with vaccines on the horizon, the equipment purchased through your support will replace older equipment and be part of the future crisis management plans of the hospital. So again, thank you for your swift and generous response. Your generosity told our frontline staff that you cared about their safety, as well as the care of our patients. Thank you. At the Foundation, we feel fortunate that so many of you reach out to us and trust us with your questions. We love hearing from you. In the past months, many have asked questions about two topics, COVID-19 and the hospital redevelopment plan. I'd like to share some information with you on both those topics today. Regarding COVID-19, I can assure you that the senior leadership at Collingwood Hospital continues to actively monitor the infection rates in our community and has prepared for a possible surge in infections and hospitalizations. As we continue to navigate through the pandemic, all of this active preparation by the hospital goes hand in hand with actions from the community. So we urge you to continue to practice the 3 W's. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and watch your distance. Specific COVID information can always be found at the Simcoe Muskoka Public Health website. Please be sure to visit it. Certainly, if the pandemic has shown us anything, it is that we are in need of a new hospital. And I can assure you that the work continues in the background to make this project a reality for our community. This pandemic has only made us more determined to build a new hospital on our preferred site, which is located on the Poplar Side Road beside Georgian College. We recognize that the government is fully immersed in dealing with the COVID pandemic and that we must be patient. MPP Jim Wilson continues to keep our project front and center in the legislature. Most recently, he has presented a private member's bill asking for the immediate approval of our Stage 1 redevelopment submission, which will allow us to move ahead to plan for a new build. We appreciate Mr. Wilson's continued support of our project and would encourage you to follow Mr. Wilson on social media for the latest updates on his efforts on our behalf. Additionally, I would suggest that you watch the hospital's social media and website for an update coming from Nora Holder, CEO of the hospital, which will provide you with additional information. Generosity has been an overriding theme of this year, and our thanks go out to each and every one of you who have supported the Collingwood Hospital. In particular, we would like to take this opportunity to thank 2 very generous families. Helen Zerny and her family stepped up almost immediately to fund the entire cost of another portable X-ray unit to be used in the 2nd Emergency Department. In the early part of the pandemic, it was important to have a full set of equipment to treat patients in the 2nd Emerge. Our thanks go out to Helen, her daughters, sons-in-law, and grandchildren for their very generous gift. The Errol Family Foundation asked where they could help most with lasting impact. Their very generous gift has helped to purchase patient equipment like IV pumps and vital signs monitors for every inpatient bed, helping us to limit the spread of the virus through shared equipment. We are also grateful to the Errols as well. These are just 2 examples of our most generous donations during this era of COVID. There are thousands more gifts that are also having significant impact on patient care and staff safety, for which we are eternally grateful. So, what's to come? Our Tree of Life campaign is currently raising money to fund the purchase of a new fluoroscopy X-ray machine. Every donation will make an impact and help our doctors diagnose many health issues, from broken bones to cancer. And it is our fervent hope that next summer we'll be able to provide you with another exceptional signature event. We're planning now for a future get-together, so stay tuned for more information. Please stay in touch. Your calls, notes, and letters are always appreciated, and we'll do our very best to answer your question. Your input helps us plan for the future. On behalf of myself, our board of directors, and the entire foundation team, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts and wish you a safe, happy, and very healthy holiday season.